Right?
Mm-hmm.
You sure? Look how you're looking in the camera.
Well, I'm too far back.
No, you.
That's the way the chair goes.
Uh-huh.
That's the way the chair goes.
Yeah, but you're in a podcast. You're not just sitting and lounging in your chair. You ready? Mm-hmm. Surely am.
The chair has arms on
Why
it.
would you think I'm not? Don't I look ready? What are you talking about?
The chair has arms on it.
Paige, why do you cover a horse's eyes? Why do they cover a horse's eyes?
To protect from flies.
Well, first of all, don't read the answer, okay? A fly mask or a fly cap is a mask used on horses to cover their eyes, jaw, and sometimes the ears and muzzle to protect from flies. The mask is semi-transparent and made from a mesh, allowing the horse to see and hear while wearing it. The mask may also provide some protection from UV light. Interesting stuff, I know, right?
Relative to what?
What do you mean?
Why?
Why do they do it? I just said to protect them from the fly.
No, why are we talking about it?
It's a random fact of the day.
Oh, wow. Okay.
See, interesting, see?
So it's just called a fly mask.
You literally, that's what you look up on Wikipedia, say fly mask. Yeah.
I thought it would have, like, a cool name.
What would you call it?
I've never thought about it until just now.
Would you call it a shoe fly don't bother me?
Oh, horseshoe. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Horseshoe fly don't bother me.
Be quiet. Start the show.
You ready?
Yes.
What up, though? Welcome to another episode of Taking the Stage. I'm the math guy, Steve. This is
Paigey, babe.
Paigey, babe. All right, Paigey, babe. Jumping to our topic of the day. Let's see what we got. So today we're gonna start off talking about. We have children.
Yes.
And we're raising nieces and nephews all around us. And so many nieces and nephews that we have.
Mm-hmm.
So, back in our day.
Don't make it sound like it's that long.
Okay. Well, when we were growing up, how about that? Okay, when we were growing up, there were just certain things that we just could not say. Whether that be to each other, whether it be to our parents, whether that be to around. And so I asked you to make a list of things you could not say growing up.
Right.
Let's see what you got.
Am I starting?
Sure, you want to start? Go ahead.
Well, my first one said curse words. In general.
Okay, that's literally what I have on my first one for curse words. Yes.
And anything that kind of sound like curse word adjacent.
Okay, well I got some of those on my list, so don't.
Okay.
Because some of them curse words, we don't all know they curse words. Some of them are, curse adjacent.
Like Mom would say, but I know what you're trying to say.
That's too close.
Yeah, it was too
close.
So. No.
Okay. So we're gonna get to some of those. Okay. Well, I'll go with my second.
I don't think that we even I feel like even today, like I don't curse in front of my mom. Like I don't curse in front of I was about to say grown people.
Grown people, you a whole grown person.
I'm grown.
Not grown adults.
Here and there you get away with small stuff, but I don't just be cursing like that.
Yeah, but I think you just don't curse like that in general. Though.
Yeah.
That's just how we grew up.
Especially around people who raised you.
Yeah, but I think a part of it is that because we grew up in the church as well, and that was just the culture. You didn't curse very often.
I could never see the F word flying out of my mouth in front of my mom.
Yeah. It's just not a normal thing.
Yeah.
There's plenty of other words I could say to express myself around, people who I don't. Yeah. Who help.
And I'm thinking, I don't even know if our kids have even. Because we definitely don't curse in front of them.
Right.
And so I'm they wouldn't even know what that stuff meant.
Right. And I don't know if they've even heard it. Maybe if we're watching something on TV, maybe they heard somebody say it on TV.
But they probably just think it's general dialogue.
Right? Yeah. And they probably aren't even listening to it like that.
Mm-hmm.
So. Okay, my second one, my first word was curse word, so I'll go my second one. My second one was, we couldn't say shut up.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
We couldn't say shut up. Mainly because, okay, so our parents could say it to us.
I was about to say, a lot of the things that I have listed, I've definitely heard growing up, but we couldn't say it.
Yeah, we couldn't say it. Yeah, yeah. So, like, it would be, hush up, or when we started to learn Spanish, silencio, or silento, or something. We'll try to say something, but we couldn't say shut up because that was almost a curse word.
What you used to say? Cállate.
Oh, cállate tu boca. Which means, close your mouth.
I have to make sure I'm not showing my list.
But, first of all, get that list out of you just put it right here.
I can't hold my paper?
Just put it right down the side.
I don't want you to see it.
It's all about a picture. You about to tell them to me. It don't matter if I see it.
Oh, I guess so, right?
It ain't the answers to a test. But yeah, no, we couldn't say shut up at all. Especially not to each other, because it was I think it was because it was too close to shut the blank up.
Really?
I'm thinking that's why. I don't know why we couldn't say it.
I think it's because of, what am I trying to say? You're not saying it. It's not like a term of endearment. Like, it's meant to be something disrespectful and mean. So I think that's why, well, at least growing up, why we couldn't say it. Because, like, the way in which you're saying it from a place of, like, anger and stuff.
Yeah, but even if I say, like,
not
boy,
like,
hush up.
Not like, girl, shut up.
But if I say, like, boy, hush up, I can say that.
Yeah. Every time.
If you want to be a part of the podcast, just let us know, bruh. Where you have my keys? Why would I have my mom's keys? It's in her purse.
They're in the purse. I used to be like, it's up and through.
Right.
But no, I never said that either.
Yeah, I think, again, like you said, that's an adjacent as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, adjacent to what? Well, okay, yeah, so we definitely couldn't say that, but I don't know. But I think, again, that goes along with, like, in what context would you have used it?
Like, I was never in my house like, what the hell? Bleep. See?
Right, okay. Yeah.
But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, we couldn't say that. Well, that goes to one of mine.
Like, now we can get away with that. Like, that's one I could get away with.
You're grown. You can get away with it either way, Paige. You're no longer
right,
13 years old. Okay. But to that point, we couldn't even say heck. Because that was too close. And so it's like, none of those mean anything. They have no meaning outside of, like, okay, going to. Like, you can say going to hell.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you always tell people to go there?
No, I'm saying, like, or I know somebody else would say that, yeah. Well, you can mention the word hell, like if you're referencing the opposite of heaven, you could say hell, but we couldn't say it like like you said, in a negative context, or using it. I don't know, what is the context? Because even if you say what the hell, that's not like
right. Why is that even a thing?
I don't know. English.
If you think about it, it's like it doesn't really make sense.
It don't. Next I have on here is so we couldn't say curse words. We also couldn't even say darn.
That's what that says?
Why are you worrying about this is for me to read. This is for me to read. Okay?
Goodness.
We couldn't say the word darn.
Oh, okay.
Because that was even
that goes to my first one. Curse words and the ones that were adjacent. Yeah.
So
you must have the other ones too then. I see your next one.
Oh yeah. That's why you're not even supposed to look over here. Look at the camera.
You
We're on a
said
podcast.
that we could look at each other's list.
I'm not looking at your list. We're on a podcast. I'm looking at my list and then talking to you.
Right.
Not talking to the people. What you got up on yours, huh? What's next on your list?
You know I like to read ahead.
I know, that's why I do not like watching movies with you.
Yes, you do like watching movies.
Not documentaries. Now, what happened to that girl?
Documentaries, you get mad because...
What happened to that girl?
No, documentaries, you get mad because I always predict what's happening next.
No. Not... Okay, so first, you not only predict
most of the time, I'm right.
You don't only predict it, but then you say it out loud.
Oh, yeah. I don't have that habit of that. Because it ruins it for you, but... It's obvious.
But even in documentaries, you see the first line. Let me see what happened to her. You go immediately to Google. We're watching the documentary. We're on part 1 of 10. Could you at least stay with me?
Because sometimes I like to see if it's going to be a waste of time. Because if the crime isn't solved at the end, I don't really like it.
The whole point is just to not know and see at the end.
No, I like to see justice. All right. My next one. Lying.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you couldn't say the word lying.
No, we used to say, like, you telling a story.
Telling a story or fibbing.
Yes, fibbing. That's what we make the kids say.
Yeah, we couldn't say lying, yeah.
Girl, you lying. Stop lying.
Why, though? Why could we not say
I really
lying?
don't know. Like,
And we still don't let our kids say it.
I know. It's just a thing you do. I don't know.
Where does lying coming from? Why is that
I don't know, because I really feel like if Mel came up to me and she's like, Mom, you're lying, I would be very offended.
But there's no reason to be.
You're not calling me a liar. I know, right? Because it means the same thing, even if I say you told a story.
Mm-hmm. Or even if Mel said, Mommy, you fibbing. You'd be like, okay, maybe I am. Yeah. Like, you'd be like, so, so why is that a thing? Maybe people lie too often?
I don't know.
I'm not sure why.
I don't even know how it started. See? That's why you have to read.
That ain't got nothing to do with no documentary, Steve. All right, the next one I have on here is we couldn't say the word freak. Like, freak no.
Yeah.
Like that. Like, we couldn't say that because that was also too close to
the big one.
The F word.
Yeah.
By the way, I say all the time in my class, I say, and so how do we solve this question? It's the F word. Not that F word. No. Don't curse me out. Do not. Factor. We're going for factor.
Not factor.
Okay.
That's funny.
But yes, we couldn't say freak because it was too close. Like freak no, freak yeah, or stuff like that. Like we couldn't really say that, even though that's what people did at school all the time. That's how they got around saying it. We could say.
And you know what I just thought about? We never even said it like in the other, I guess, definition of it, the other meaning. Yeah. Like calling somebody like a freak, like they nasty. I'm like, I didn't even know what that meant until I was way older.
Yeah. That's why there was no need to say it like that. Yeah. So that one I could see why, because there's other meanings to it. That one I can see why. That one you probably shouldn't say it in the first place.
Right. Okay, the next one that I have is stupid.
Okay. You couldn't call nobody stupid.
No, we couldn't. That was me. Like, stupid. Well, I have this one. They kind of go together.
Oh, well, I have that too. So, yeah. So, stupid, dumb, dummy.
The R word. You didn't say that.
Yeah. Well, clearly we can't say that now. I actually have a different list for after.
Okay.
But yeah, you couldn't call nobody dumb or dummy or like what we're supposed to use is the word silly.
Really?
Yeah, that was our okay. That's the safe one. Mm-hmm. Like we can't use those other ones around our parents because I know why. That's just being mean.
Yeah, that is mean.
And stupid was kind of like the curse word version of that. Like that was the worst one. Like, boy, you stupid. Like when I got to high school, we said that. Yeah. You
used to say that?
Yes.
Growing up?
Yeah. I mean, like in high school and middle school, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So your parents let you say it in a mug?
Then a mug, yes. All the time. What? You said what's wrong with that one?
Because I thought it was close to the MF word.
Oh wow. Yeah. I guess that's where it stems from. But then a mug, we said all the time. Yeah. That was maybe my parents just didn't know that's where it stemmed from. Maybe they probably just didn't put two and two together.
Y'all just in the house saying that?
Yeah, that's a mug. Boy, you lazy than a mug. Boy, you ugly than a mug.
That is so funny.
That's like, wait, that's like, she. Like, I don't think you're supposed to be saying that.
I asked you that before.
Yeah.
I was like, your parents used to just let you say she.
I don't think they put two and two together. She. They used to say all the time. And they didn't know where it come from.
All right, let me gather myself.
When you know, you know. When you don't, you know. There we go. All right. Okay. All right. The next one I have is, again, going to on the same level is we couldn't say frickin' or even flipping. All of them too close.
Flipping?
Yeah.
I don't really think I've heard that one.
So flipping is like frickin' and then that's the
people just kept changing it. Everything means the same thing.
All mean the same thing. You're not even supposed to say that. So
that is funny.
We could say frickin' or flipping. In the context of when you would say the other word, the factor word, factoring. Okay.
The next one I have is we couldn't ask where you going.
You can ask where you going. Or you could ask your parents where they going.
No.
Gotcha.
Like you could ask like adults, like where you going.
Gotcha. I never thought about that, but yeah.
Like we used to get in huge trouble, like. If like somebody was going to the door, where are you going? Don't ask them where they go. Like goodness.
Oh, we can get in huge trouble for that, I guess. We just never did. We never cared to. Where you going?
You would just like let people walk out the door.
Yeah, they're adults. Yes. Let people walk out the door with their own two legs. Yep. The grown people. Yes. And nor did I care where they were going.
He said, "Yeah, grown adults."
Yeah. Yep. Walk out.
Oh, that is funny.
I think you're good. I finished my list. So what else you got?
We couldn't say that we were bored.
Oh yeah, I still
really looking for something to do.
I don't let Mel say bored.
She doesn't even know what that means.
I know.
She just hears other people say it.
Yeah. Say it or something. But yeah, I don't let her say bored. You ain't never bored. Find something to do. So yeah, we couldn't say bored either. That reminds me. I told Momo one time I was bored. So we used to stay by her house during the summers. Just me and Shane and Momo, because grandfather be at work. And so one time, okay, by the time we get over there, because my parents had to go to work, so they would drop us off around 7:00. Shane would just go right back to sleep, where I would be watching whatever shows on TV, because we couldn't do anything until Momo was ready to get up. And so we were just sitting there watching TV. And it'd be the same shows over and over. So like it's Doug and Rugrats, but it's the same episodes. Like it's a whole summer. So every day we're doing this. So eventually I'm just like, this is exhausting. I don't want to watch this. And we couldn't do anything else. Literally just sit there and watch TV until Momo woke up all the way. So then when she woke up, she would make breakfast. But we still couldn't watch. We couldn't do much of anything except make our own games. And she would make sure we made our own games.
Books?
The Bible. So we had to make our own games. So we made checkers one day. We made chess one day. But then by noon we could go outside. This is all before noon. By noon we could go outside, but we had to be outside. So we had to find something. She had a basketball goal out there. We had to find something to do. The yard wasn't that big, but there's only two of us. Ain't nobody, and we had to stay inside the gate, inside the yard. But all I'd say is, one day, Shane came back inside and said he was bored. Why he said that, B? So then we had to stay outside the rest of the day. We couldn't come back inside for anything.
Oh, yeah, we couldn't come inside ever.
Shane had a legit reason to be bored. There was nothing to do.
Ride your bike?
No. The yard's not that big. We had to stay in the yard.
Jump rope?
We didn't have a rope. Go ahead. She's a grandmother. There was nothing. My point is,
dig a hole
in her yard. Are you outside of your mind? No.
We used to catch little bugs.
It's a whole summer. Eventually, we caught all the bugs that they got. It's ladybugs. That's all they had.
Y'all needed a summer camp.
Well, yeah. That was one of the few years that we didn't have it. I mean, usually we went summer camp. Yeah. Yeah. So, but anyway, we couldn't say bored at all.
Yes.
Bored was even though it was a legit reason to be bored at this time. But again, she was grandmother, and so she didn't have like kids things around. It was so anyway, and we weren't like, she had like baby stuff, but we were like 12 and 9 maybe.
I bet y'all had your own books after that.
This is before you had phones to play or devices or anything. So I started bringing my math books. All right? Just solve it quick. I get some paper and pencil more. Yeah, I got you. Okay. Start doing word searches. Mm-hmm. See, now we're talking. Now, I can do a whole book in a day.
Not a whole book in a day.
All right, what else you got?
Oh, my last one. Oh, no, wait. Okay, I have two more.
Okay.
We couldn't ask why. I mean, we could ask, but like not too many times.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but why? Like, if it was wash the dishes, why? That was no.
When you did ask too many whys, what was the response?
Either you just get yelled at or punished. It really depends on what the why was for. Because sometimes
I'm asking if it's the exact same why you give response you give to Mel when she says why too many times. Because I said so.
Oh no, I was about to say, what? Ask me again and you'll see why.
No, Paige. No.
Because that's what I tell her the most.
No, you're like.
Because she does it.
Because I said something. Go ahead.
Well, sometimes I'll try to explain to her, but after that, when I know that she's doing it just to be annoying, then yeah. But we couldn't ask why to me. We really couldn't ask like why when it was something that we were asked to do, and then there should not have been a why after that.
Yeah. But
if it was just something in general, like a general question, like why do you cover a horse's eyes, we could ask that.
Mm-hmm. And a huge part of it is that you don't want to like curb the child's. Okay, they're curious about the reasoning behind something, but you also, but get it done though. Come on,
yeah, it has to be disciplined.
Yeah, so
because it couldn't be like take out the trash. Why?
Mm-hmm. Like you know exactly what. What are you talking? What are you doing right now? No,
like my brother's supposed to take out the trash. Why do I have to do it? Because I asked you to do it.
I'll go get it done. Okay, what's your last one?
Oh, my last one is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I gotta hit a plan. What might be the worst one on here?
Yeah.
I could probably curse before I could say what.
Right.
Because it's just the word what. Like if you said what do you mean? Like you're asking legit.
Mm-hmm.
But like
if it's like Steven, come here.
What? No, I don't care if you're saying what as in what did you say, or you're saying what as in what is it that you want.
Mm-hmm.
Either one of those is wrong.
Exactly.
So if I'm saying Steven, come here, then ain't no what, just come here.
Mm. Or like earlier, your dad was calling Shane Jr. and he was like, Shane. And of course, Shane was like playing his video games, so he wasn't really focusing. And he was like, his response was, yeah. I was like, boy.
All right, everybody clear out the room. It's about to go down.
Me and Mama turned around like.
You wild with that one. With that, yeah. You don't want zero problems, big fella.
Right. But I do feel like what is way up there on the things that you just could not say.
That's right next to curse words. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, that's the best one you had for sure. All right, but then I also had just things that we can't say now that we could say then. So I didn't ask you for this list.
Okay.
But because you brought the R word.
Yes.
And I'll go with that. And we could say that back then, even around like our friends, we could even say that. Now we have a better understanding of how that affects people. And so we choose not to say certain words.
What R word are you talking about? I know what R word I'm talking about.
Okay. I meant as in a belittling of someone who is maybe on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Yes. And so that, but so I have like, or even like racial slurs, or even belittling of people who are LGBTQIA plus community.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Or belittling of little people. Right. Mm-hmm. We can't say that either. So there are certain words that we just can't say. What?
Oh no, I was looking at all of them. Yeah.
Oh, so there's just certain. Oh, I didn't write any of those words. Okay, but
things that aren't very PC.
Yeah. But again, that's because we have a better understanding of just what it means to demean someone, and
I feel
we attempt not to do that.
Yeah, sometimes I do kind of feel like there are certain terms where it's like, when did this become a thing?
Yeah.
So it kind of makes it hard to say a lot, even though you don't intend on being like offensive.
Yeah. But I mean,
but I think that once you like learn, you gain the knowledge of it and you continue to do it then.
And that's the thing is that luckily we're intelligent enough to have many words can mean the same thing. I didn't mean to disrespect, or I didn't mean to, so we can choose our words wisely. And again, like you said, if you're continuously doing that, then that's just intentional or but like one of them I have is like when you cross your legs and you sit on the floor. We used to call that Indian style.
Well, now you have to say crisscross applesauce.
Now we say crisscross applesauce. And that's because Indian style was referencing Native Americans being miscalled.
Or fold your legs.
Or fold your legs, yeah. But fold your legs could mean, like you have your legs, like somebody say your legs are folded right now.
Oh,
but crisscross applesauce. Well, but crisscross applesauce doesn't have any ambiguity in it. But yeah, so like we can't say that, or like I don't think you're supposed to say on the totem pole anymore. And that's
you just told me that one. I was like, oh.
I don't think you're supposed to say that anymore. And so, or high on the totem pole. But just things like that we just kind of are more aware of. Mm-hmm. So it's not even that we were growing up, we could say it, but now we can't because of, different understanding. So that's all. All right, babe, what's the news of the day, news of the week? Why are you always acting? Every week we have
I need to prep for that too, because I always have to like whenever you say it, I start like running through like the days like okay.
You need to start making a list of what we're doing, what your part is on the pod. So many things
always happen. And then once we do it, I'm like, oh, I should have said such.
Mm-hmm. All right, this week, what did we do? We had we went to a nursing home yesterday for after church or part of our church service. Mm-hmm. It was always fun. The girls sang at the nursing home. This is their first time singing at the nursing home, so it was pretty fun for them, I think. Once they got into it. What else? Oh, Shane read another poem.
Oh yes, he made another poem.
Just about that family that we have there, that group that we have there. What else? Nothing much else this week. It was a long week.
It was. Yeah. That's what I'm like.
Oh, we had a family barbecue Friday. Mm-hmm. The family, just us four.
And the kids ran through Costco.
Oh yeah, we went to Costco first. And they got they enjoyed.
I think that's their new favorite spot.
Yeah, all the mashed potatoes they could eat.
I'm like, that was a whole box.
And every time we come by, she goes, "Make another tray."
She's the one who said, "Make sure the babies."
Mm-hmm. And they took as much as they want.
Don't offer it like that.
Well, if you're gonna say it like that, yeah. So another week coming up, and have a good time. Hopefully.
Well, we have a busy week coming up.
Yeah.
We'll be busy 2 weeks coming up.
Couple weeks, yeah. Because then we got baby shower to go to, and a birthday situation. We got a funeral coming up this week. So yeah.
The kids' doctor's appointments.
Yeah. But yeah, well, okay. That's news. Okay, babe. Sports talk of the week.
Oh goodness.
All right. Okay. Let's see. Saints lost again. That's not uncommon. What else? Pels lost a couple, but won one. Okay, so they lost to
the basketball team.
The basketball team. They did lose to a basketball team.
Yeah.
Professional.
Yes.
Professional basketball team.
NBA.
It's the team that
plays
I'm gonna start. Okay, all right. It's the team that Klay Thompson used to play for.
Back when.
Yeah,
and he played for that basketball team.
Yes. He now plays for the Dallas Mavericks. But he used to play for a team in San Francisco and Oakland. So that's California.
I know.
Draymond Green plays for that team. 49ers is football. All right. Okay. Yes. Oakland Raiders. They used to be. That's Las Vegas. That's also football. There we go. Okay. San Francisco Giants. That's baseball. Oakland A's. That's baseball. Okay. Or Oakland Athletics. But Draymond Green plays for this team. And so does Wardell Stephen Curry Jr. He plays for the Golden State
Warriors.
Boom! Yeah, I knew you knew that. I knew you knew
I
that.
just wanted to make sure
you knew. Make sure I knew you knew.
Yeah.
I knew you knew. We knew.
See, we're here.
Yes, we here always. Okay. And the game we just played the Blazers, and we didn't have nobody really playing. I mean, CJ hurt. CJ. No, not Christian McCaffrey. No, CJ McCollum.
Oh yeah, him too.
Herb Jones was hurt. But B.I., who is, his name is Brandon. B.I., Brandon. Yes. Okay. Yes. Brandon Ingram and
Zion.
Zion did their thing. Yes. Okay.
We got the telepathy. We're not twins, but
But we back on track we back on our winning thing. So we gonna do well as the season as our players come back. We're gonna do a little bit better because we know that DeJounte Murray
yes.
from last week. We just said he hurt his hand the first game of the season, so he's out for a few weeks. But because he hurt it playing. Because he injured. He hurt it playing basketball. Yeah. And so we're gonna have more games to come. Sports talk of the week there, eh? All right.
We made it.
Woo! Trigger, we made it. All right. Okay. Last thing we have is
and they had the second line for Eric Paulson. Mama told me about that.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Eric Paulson. We're from New Orleans, and we grew up in New Orleans. It's a bit like that, so we are very clear on who Eric Paulson is. But those who don't,
Lil Wayne got the keys to the city. I saw that.
And Louisiana Fest happening yesterday.
I didn't see any of that, but
okay.
I heard that this morning.
Gotcha. I didn't see any of it either. But some of the roads went. But yes, Eric Paulson. Rest in peace. He was the news anchor, or one of two.
I was about to say
Eric Paulson and Sally Ann Roberts were our news anchors growing up. Everybody, WWL TV Channel 4 Eyewitness News. That's the whole thing. If you don't say the whole thing, it don't count. Okay. But yes, he passed recently, and so we had a second line for him in the city. What else? Okay, last thing is we're gonna do.
We're sure we'll talk about it when it gets closer. But it's now November. Sammy's coming up.
Oh yeah, well that's to close out.
Oh okay.
Yeah. 2 minutes top 5.
Okay.
2 minutes top 5. Let's do it. All right. All right. Here we go. 2 minutes top 5. We'll do top 5. Oh, let's get the timer ready. Which I don't know why I even put a timer on. Paige is. She don't care about this time at all. At all.
Top 5 what?
No, I got no. We're gonna wait till the timer come up.
Thanksgiving food.
No, we're gonna wait till we get closer to that. So, let's go top 5. Denzel movies. Top 5 Denzel movies. Why not?
Do I know 5?
Dang, you don't know top 5 Denzel movies. Just for that.
I don't know the name.
Just for that. Yes, you do. It's Denzel. Top 5 Denzel movies. Ready? And go.
I was like, the movie with...
That's fine.
I'm done.
Why are you still writing?
I was making sure my pencil worked.
Oh, that's what it was?
Not my pencil.
All right, I'm done. Come on. You ready?
I was just going through the movies. We gonna have a lot to watch on our movie nights.
Movie nights. All right, come on.
Oh, I like them. Okay. Fine.
Okay, put your bonus on there. Go ahead.
My honorable mentions.
Honorable mention. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
You want me to go first?
Mm-hmm.
All right, my first. It's one of my top movies of all time, not just Denzel movies, and that is. If you don't stop writing, like when you're doing
No,
podcast,
that was my game.
your game.
The football.
Oh,
What's it called?
fantasy football.
Fantasy. I
That's
want
why
to
you
call it
thought.
flag football.
That's why you thought C.J. McCaffrey. Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, I'm so upset.
Oh, side note, sidebar. So, first pick of the draft in fantasy football. Paige got a first pick.
My first time getting the first pick.
And she picked Christian McCaffrey. He has not played a down the entire season. All right, but okay. I'll go first. Again, one of my favorite movies of all time, not just Denzel movies, and that is Remember the Titans.
Oh, I have that for number 1 too.
I quote that movie all the time. Okay, left side.
Strong side.
What me and Pops and Shane say all the time.
What do y'all not say?
Like eagles, y'all. Like eagles, y'all.
Yeah.
That was real.
All in church.
Anytime you read that scripture, it's over. Okay.
I have Remember the Titans.
Yeah, Remember the Titans. Okay, well, I'll go my second one. What you do your second one?
John Q.
Okay, John Q's on mine as well. That was my honorable
I
mention.
love them. I cry every time.
John Q is good. John Q is good. I love that. Yeah. You trying to save his son.
Although I was like, you do realize how much you're sacrificing to try to save this. I get it.
But it's your son's life.
True. It was rather extreme.
It's based on a true story, though.
Oh, true.
Story.
Steven.
Speaking of which, long story short, y'all saved my life. If you don't get this piece of paper out the screen.
Thank you for the shirt. This
This
is
is
your
my
shirt.
Thank you for the shirt. My shirt. I'll thank myself.
Like, you know, when your dad's shirt that you gave to your dad.
But I purchased it.
Well, that he took from you, then you end up giving it to him. Now you're wearing it again.
All right, let's see. My second one I have is, but John Q's on mine. I have On Fire.
Man on Fire?
Man on Fire. That's what it's called. Man on Fire. Man on Fire. Man on Fire. With Sanaa Lathan. What's her name? Eva Mendes. No, not Eva Mendes. What's her name? No. Eva Mendes, huh? That's her name?
Who's Robin Thicke's wife? Oh no, she was in the other one.
Yeah, she was in. But that's later.
That's my next one.
That's my next one too. Yeah, Eva Mendes, Sanaa Lathan, of course, Denzel, and he's a cop. But he's accused of. But his house burns down, and he's accused of stealing money or something like that. So it's a whole
That was a
whole
good
thing.
one.
Yeah, it was pretty good. But Man on Fire, I love that movie.
My next one is I'm gonna switch 3 and 4.
Okay.
Great Debaters.
Great Debaters
That
is my
movie
fifth
was
one.
great.
Yeah, Great Debaters is my fifth one. Yeah.
And the casting was just perfect.
Yeah. Literally everybody in there. Yeah. I love Great Debaters. I love set in the 60s?
I believe so.
60s, I think. And he's a debate instructor essentially for school, and so yeah, it's a great movie. So that's on mine as well. Then I have Deja Vu, which is one you were talking about.
I have Deja Vu.
That's Paula Patton.
Yes, that's her name.
And Denzel. And
that was a good
set
movie.
in New Orleans. Shout out,
right?
gang, you heard me. But yeah, that's a great movie, amazing.
I had to watch
start
it
to
like
finish.
a good 3 times to really get to put all the pieces
All the pieces.
together.
Well, my second favorite movie of all time is. I'm sorry, my third favorite movie of all time is Back to the Future. And so in that same, in that same vein of, what is current, what's past, what's, that type of thing. So you have to be, it's kind of like a mini Inception type of movie.
Yes.
Yeah. You got to be on your toes thinking about each
It's
part
not
of
a
it all the
movie
time.
where you could like watch it with like, people talking in the background and stuff and other things going on.
Zoned in. Yeah. All right, what else you got?
Flight.
Come on now, you're just going to take my list. It's fine. You can just take my list. I'm done. Okay,
I didn't know you had Flight.
Yeah, I got Flight on mine, man. Flight was
It was
amazing.
either that or Pelham 1, 2, 3 because I like that too.
I forgot about Pelham 1, 2, 3.
Wasn't that movie so good?
That was good with John Travolta?
Yes, that one was great.
Yeah, Pelham 1, 2, 3 should be on there too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and then Flight, did he win an Oscar for that one? But he got nominated.
Was it Fences? With all of that? I would, but The way
Fences not on there for me.
She took care of that baby. I was like, I can't put that on my list.
Fences not on there for me. Yeah, I mean, it's a great movie. It's just not on my top.
It was great acting, but
5.
I still roll my eyes like
at the character.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, then Denzel had to be crooked before he took it. Training Day.
Oh,
but that was
I don't have that one.
Yeah, Training Day I don't either. But I'm saying he got an Oscar for it, so he did his job as far as the conveying.
But Flight was kind of trifling too.
Flight, he was a trash person.
He was.
Yeah, but it's a great movie. But yeah, so Flight is on there. What other ones? You said Pelham 1, 2, 3.
Then I have my 2 honorable mentions.
What's that?
Preacher's Daughter. That was good. The Preacher's Daughter with Whitney Houston.
Yeah, Whitney. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen the whole thing. I've seen it in parts.
And then Malcolm X.
Malcolm X. Yeah, that's a great one as well.
That was a great movie. I'm keeping my list. Yeah.
Okay, well, my honorable mention. Take a picture of my list. My other honorable mention is I ain't gonna hold you. Some people Equalizer. I love Equalizer.
Oh, I scratch Equalizer off.
Oh, I love Equalizer.
I like Equalizer, but your dad used to ask me to watch that with him all the time. I'm like, I get tired of watching it.
He like, they got Equalizer 2 and 3. They got the television show now. It ain't even Denzel. That's Queen Latifah. Okay.
No, have you ever seen?
Have you ever?
Yes.
With you last week. Yes, I have. I certainly have. All right. And last verse, Poop.
No. Oh.
You said it's November, so we got some birthdays coming up.
Daylight saving time, hopefully. Why do people still say make sure you change your clocks? But I feel like all clocks automatically change.
I mean, that clock didn't change. So people still have manual clocks in the house.
Batteries. Oh,
I know.
True.
People still have manual clocks in the house. So, but yeah, we got some birthdays coming up. Sammy is on the 27th.
My 27 club.
27 club. You, Sammy, 3rd.
Yep.
All 27. And then right after that, come December, we got 3 birthdays. Right.
Best ones.
Jaja, Momo Gold, and you. All in December. So the birthdays coming up. Yeah. I think that's it.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to all of the kids, basically, for making honor roll.
Yeah.
Nell and Sammy, they got their first report card.
Mm-hmm. All A's, both of them.
8 honor roll.
Gang.
Shane won some competition.
Yeah, as we said.
I don't really know what he was talking about, but congrats. Mm-hmm. Genesis made the honor roll.
There we go. She did. That's the truth.
She said she did.
All right, well, thanks for watching, listening to another episode of Taking the Stage. Have a good one.
Bye.
Hey, podcasters, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. You can also listen to our audio podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Have a good